CC parents, we are in cycle 2 week 1. I will make a video of the tools I use in class every week, and I will hopefully have it out by a Monday afternoon after class, or on a Tuesday morning. There are a few reasons why I do this. Not all tutors do this. I do it a lot for myself, and also because there is some parents that most parents in my class is either a tutor or they have multiple kids and they have to move in between class. Us as tutors, we don't teach, we model tools. I model different tools than different tutors. There are reasons for it. I know it's so much easier. It would have been easier if all your kids use the same tools or all the tutors use the same tools, but the reason is different kids of different ages and different personalities just learn things differently. So I kind of gauge within 4 or 5 weeks into our year. I usually know what my class prefer and how it's easy to learn for them. So I model tools. If you cannot be in my class, you will have this available to you. Ideally, you will watch this and decide which ones of mine you want to use and which ones you want to use from the other tutors your kids are in, and then decide what's the best that works for your child. Every child is different. I also get a lot of times where we do review game and the kids will say, I wasn't in the class that week. The idea is that you as parent is the teacher, and that you will take 20 minutes every day to go through the work with them. So even if they were not in class, it's not that they missed it. You would ideally review what they've done in class, if they were there or not. I will also let you know every Monday in my email which work will be asked in review. It's usually the current week and 6 weeks before. When we go through grammar, it's also important to remember that we have 30 minutes to go through 6 subjects, and we have to go through every subject 7 times. So I don't have time to explain what we're doing. CC is there, so we just do the new grammar, and that is what we focus on. For memory masters, they just need to know what is on the board in your guide. When it comes to songs, I try my best to only use CC songs. So all the songs I use, you will find on CC. If I find a catchy other tune, I will let you know what it is and why I used it. So we will start with a timeline. We are fortunate enough that our director does it in opening, so I will just every week try my best and just go through the motions. So we start with Age of Ancient Empires, Creation and the Fall, the Flood and the Tower of Babel, Mesopotamia and Sumer, Egyptians, Indus River Valley Civilization, Minoans and Mycenaeans. And then we will start with, as soon as we get into class, we will go through our 6 subjects for new grammar. I will start with English, and this is on a tune that is on YouTube, and it goes like this: 8 parts of speech, 8 parts of speech, and we will clap it, 8 parts of speech, 8 parts of speech. Noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, conjunction, interjection, preposition, adjective. And then we will move on to geography. Geography this week is continents and oceans. there is a thing on YouTube. It's called CC Happy Mom. She sings the song. If you want to do it that way, you are welcome to. I will put the link of her song for the week in our emails. When we are at class, I focus very much on the kids know where everything is. So they will have, every week they will have this map, and they will have a dry erase marker. So this week we will go over continents and oceans, and they will use to trace the continents on this dry erase. So North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia. The oceans are Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, Pacific. And they will have a map in here every week that they can work off. Then what I have is, I have a big map, can you see it, that I have magnets on. And I will take the magnets off, and I will give, that is a CC map, and I will give the kids the magnets, and I will say, Harper, go take this magnet and put it on North America. And that way I have to make sure they know where it is. When it comes to Memory Masters, they need to know where it is on the map, and vice versa. I can say, where's North America, or I can show North America, and they need to point where it is. So that is geography. For Latin, we are doing first conjugations, endings, present tense, and to help them remember, this is singular and this is plural. They have these little finger puppets. And the Latin this week is OST, mustus ent, OST, mustus ent, OST, mustus ent. First conjugations, present tense. So first conjugations, present tense, the OST is singular and the mustus ent is plural. And we will use the finger puppets every week with Latin. We will use the history song. Cici has a song for history all the time. The kids really seem to like them, even if they are annoying in the beginning. It just helps them to remember. So we will always do the CC song. I read through it first, I show the hand motions, I'll sing it once for them, and then they join in. They decide if they want to sing, if they want to do the motions, if they want to do both, however they learn best. That's how we do it. So this week is Tell Me About Charlemagne. I also try to use hand motions that we use in our timeline during opening, so that they can make the connection from what we are learning in history sentences has a connection with the timeline. So this week is Tell Me About Charlemagne. In 800 AD, during the medieval period, Pope Leo III crowned Charlemagne Holy Emperor of Europe. The motions are, we're going to make an 8. We're going to turn it around for the 100. So in 800 AD. During the medieval period, Pope, this is the sign language for Pope. They make the little hat. Pope Leo III crowned Charlemagne. This is what we use for Charlemagne in the timeline. Holy Emperor. This is sign language for emperor. We always use it if we say emperor, royalty, anything like that. So Holy Roman Emperor of Europe. And then math. With math, Cici also have songs. So we will always use the songs. The math songs, the kids just learn easier. If your kid doesn't want to sing, it doesn't matter. But Cici has the songs. I will show you, and we won't do this every week, but we will always have the maps and the math wheels. I have math wheels that is already filled in. On the easy weeks, the kids this age is able to fill it in. We will sing the song and point on the numbers as we sing along. I will explain in the email how I use these at home. We will not necessarily use it in class every week, but you can erase numbers and then they can just say it. This week is the ones and then the twos. We might play different songs to learn it. This week I will introduce the wheels and we will sing the song, go around, and they will know how to use it. Other weeks we might just play a game. It's just so they can get familiar with it. Okay, the last thing we will do is science. I will always use, mostly I will use hand motions. There is no science songs. If I find something catchy on YouTube, I will use that. We will mostly use motions, as I say. With science, it's important to, I ask the question, they have to repeat back the question in a confirmation. So this week is, what are 7 types of biomes? So the kids will always start by saying 7 types of biomes are. This week it is grasslands. We're going to make how the grass goes in the wind. So grasslands, deserts, very hot in the desert, scrublands, we're going to like it, there's a lot of shrubs, so scrublands, tundra, it's very flat, so tundra, deciduous forest, there's lots of trees, so we're going to grow like a tree, deciduous forest, coniferous forest, we're going to make a cone because it's a lot of pine trees, coniferous forest, and then tropical rainforest for rain. And that is it for week 1. I am excited for the rest of the year. Today was a long one, just explaining. From next week it will just be me modeling the tools and you use it however you find best. Thank you, parents.